Okay, today I am looking at my 2001 Subaru Outback with the H6 3-liter engine. And recently my upper radiator hose sprung a little pin leak. Okay, the replacement hoses I've sourced here. I got these from Advanced Auto, which is the most convenient place for me to get parts, not necessarily the desired place. Okay, these hoses should be reasonably easy to replace. You can see the right hand side one, which at this point isn't leaking, but I'm going to replace it anyway. It uses just a compression clamp down there and then a screw type clamp here, and then same thing on this one. There's a screw clamp here, and then down wherever it goes on the engine there, I assume it uses another one of those spring clamps. Okay, and as expected, the hose here, I've got the old hose off and I've taken and tried to place the new hose in just as a dry fit, and you can see it's on there, and well, it doesn't really fit but that's par for the course with the guys at Advanced Auto. I should have really gone somewhere else to get this hose, but I think if I cut it, it'll work out. Okay, so here's the new hose and the old hose together, and you can see, you know, they're similar, but you can definitely see the new one is longer. So I'll just match these up here as best I can, and then cut the extra length off the new one, and we should be good to go. Okay, got everything cut and in place here with the right side hose. Got the clamp down there, and got this clamp up here, and you can see everything's good. No pinching or anything like that. So now I got to remove this hose, and in order to make it a little easier to get at, I removed the air intake snorkel. There's just two bolts, one over here and one over here. On my car there's only one, because at some point in its previous life this one broke. Okay, here's the other hose, and of course this one is a much closer replication of the original one, so this should go right on the car without any modification. Okay, and there is the other hose. I got the clamp up here all set, and I got the one down here all set. This one was a little tricky. Ended up using a little WD-40 squirted on the outside of the hose to just get that to slip over, and even then it still was a little bit of a tight fit. Okay, so here's everything all buttoned up. Got the air snorkel back on, got the engine shroud back on, and the radiator is filled up, but still needs to be burped or purged. Trouble is it's kind of late out there, and everybody in the house is sleeping, and I don't want to wake anybody up. Okay, took the car for a ride a little while ago, and everything seems dry. I don't see any more leaking. Everything looks good. And of course the coolant level went down a little bit in the radiator, and what was in the overflow jug got sucked into the radiator. So I'm going to top this off, and I may need to do this a couple more times just to make sure all the air burps out. But otherwise I think she's good to go and ready for a drive to Vermont in a couple of days.